So Cambodia, as we know, is our next door neighbor, and we have a border with them. And the Department of Drug and Food, DDF, under the Ministry of Health, is the agency which regulates, comes under the Ministry of Health and is the main regulatory body for pharmaceuticals. So both the local applicant or manufacturer abroad can be the product license holder. So Cambodia allows an external manufacturer to be the product license owner. However, the submission can be done only by a local company registered with Cambodia MOH. So the product license holder can be from outside the country, from outside of Cambodia. So here we have prescription and non-prescription, so which is classified as OTC, and both have the same type of application. There is no difference between either of them. Cambodia is a part of ASEAN, and ASEAN ACTD is the applicable format for drug dossier submission. The language used in the dossier is all English. There is no reference country required for drug registration submission in Cambodia. And the submission is ACTD format, and complete dossier submitted both in hard and soft copies. And Cambodia has recently, in 2019, have initiated the online registration system, CAMPOS. But along with that, they still need 2 hard copies, which is required by the National Health Quality Control Lab and the DDF. So it requires online submission as well as 2 hard copies. So there is a drug sample requirement for Cambodia, and it depends on the pharmaceutical form and the packaging. So these are the requirements. So they have for oral how much is required, for parenteral, for local administration. So they have mentioned all the different dosage forms and what are the quantities which are required for analysis. The timeline of approval is approximately 20 months. It takes around at least 1.5 years, or a bit more than that. The fees it depends, it's not the same and depends on the type of product. So for brand name clearance, there is a fee of $70. There is a laboratory analysis fee of between $150 to $700, and then there is a drug registration fee of $250 approximate. Then Cambodia accepts any drug GMP, and normally they do not go for any physical inspection. A bioequivalence study is required for only selected molecules to conduct the BE study. So not every molecule requires to go through a BE study. It's only the molecules in this list are required to conduct a BE study. So there are around 81 molecules for which a BE study is required. Drug information need SMPC and pack insert, and submission of PI can be done in English, but however local Khmer text required during launch of the product in market. So this is a requirement which has come in the last couple of years, that you need a local Khmer text. So the problem challenges in drug registration is the marketing authorized application in Cambodia, that if you submit samples for registration which are less than 12 months, which has expiry date less than 12 months, then it can be rejected. So manufacturer registration needs to be submitted or needs to be approved prior to product submission. So you need to submit the manufacturer registration details. Mock-up packaging is not accepted. So this becomes a challenge when you are developing a product and you do not have the actual marketed pack, but they need samples in actual marketed packs. So this can be a challenge. And after analysis, if they find a non-conformity in any of the tested parameters, then it can be a problem.